Yo, 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 yo. It's how you know OG coming at you with that real talk, real vibes, and the real energy, man. If you my G, you already know what time it is, man. Let's go. In today's video, we are reacting to real talk from men serving life in prison. Shit. Shit. Real talk from men serving life in prison. Let's see what they got to say. Let's see let's see what be on their mind. Let's see what's Word, let's see what I don't know what to expect. I'm not gonna lie. I see the sign in the back. I don't know what that should say. The effects of what? Dang, bro. Alright, let's get into it. Real talk from men serving life in prison.
So what do you think the hardest part is waking up in prison knowing that you're
Wait, hold on, my fault. Yo, 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 y'all can hear me?
alive, but
Y'all can hear my
so
audio?
what do you think the
Copy.
hardest part is waking up in prison knowing that you're alive, but you're not free?
You never know.
What do you think? So what do you think the hardest part is waking up in prison knowing that you're alive, but you're not free?
Yo, Pickle. What's good, bro? Today's reaction, right into the reaction. Bro right here look mad young.
So what do you think the hardest part is waking up in prison knowing that you're alive, but you're not free?
Bro right here look young as shit. Him too, bro. I don't, bro. Do they really? I wonder if they really got life in prison. Life in prison is
You never
crazy.
know what could happen to you. You could be waking up on the good side of the bed, somebody else wake up on the bad side.
Yeah, I know I got that drink in my cup. Mm. Facts on the water, but pretty sure it's how their life is in prison. You was chugging water too? Shit. What the fuck? I thought I just seen some shit on my fingers. But nah, the title says real talk from men serving life in prison. Life in prison.
And you could go up from there. You could be on your own route, but then somebody on their route and mess up your route. You feel me? So you
Yeah.
never know what happened. That's what really be messing me up.
Wait, let me run that
You could
back.
be on your own route, but then somebody on their route and mess up your route. You feel me? So you
Yeah.
never know what happened. That's what really be messing me up.
Shit, Chad, yo, that go for in jail and out in prison and out of prison, bro. That's just real life right there. That was just real life right there.
All right. So good morning, everybody. How y'all
I ain't
feel?
gonna lie.
Good morning.
I mean, how y'all?
Look. This the old head right here. This the old head. These the old heads over here. So it's like oldest to youngest type shit. That's what it's looking like. Shit, oldest to youngest. Word, old heads right here. Middle age, high 20s, mid 20s. Shit, bro, right here is probably like 21, 21, 20 and up.
Y'all doing? So y'all heard a little bit about the segment, the generational effects of criminal decisions. I just wanted to start real quick with some of the youngsters. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right, Pickle. Now I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Enjoy the rest of your day, bro. I'm about to enjoy the rest of mine, bro. But thank you for tuning in, bro. My guy. Just wanted to pop in. Word, that's love, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you as well, bro. That's love, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, definitely have a great day, bro. Thank you. Thank you again, bro. Word.
All right. So good morning, everybody. How y'all?
W tune-ins. W tune-ins. I ain't gonna lie. W support. W support.
Messing me up.
All right. So good morning.
Yo, chat. This right here, I think he's in prison right here too. The interviewer. I think bro's in prison as well, but
Everybody, how y'all feel?
Good morning.
I mean,
how the fuck? Who's recording this? Between the lines. Bro, I know this is not his YouTube channel from prison, bro.
How y'all doing? So y'all heard a little bit about the segment, the generational effects of criminal decisions. I just wanted to start real quick with some of the youngsters. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name Marcellus Willie. I've been down for 2 years. I got sentenced to 22 to life
Mm.
with parole. Just hoping to get back.
Next.
Come on, bro, he gotta say his age. I ain't gonna lie. They should have said his age, bro.
My name is Armani Hall. I've been sentenced to 25 to life. I've been down 2 years. I'm going on 3 years.
Mm.
My name is Raheem Mills. I got LWAP. I've been down 5 years.
Huh?
My name is Raheem Mills.
Wait.
I got LWAP.
But oh shit, yeah. He said he got life, but yeah, Chad, that confirms all of them right here got life in prison. That confirms it.
My name is Raheem Mills. I got LWAP. I've been down 5 years.
Mm.
My name is Christian Hall. I've been sentenced to 31 to life. I've currently been down 4 years.
My name's Ellis Smith. They sentenced me 25 to life. I've been out for 3, and better days be on the way.
Oh, I'm gonna come to y'all in a minute. So real quick, I wanted to talk to y'all. Anybody can just speak up and
Why he cut the OGs off? Why he cut the old heads off?
say it. So how do y'all feel now that y'all know that y'all in prison at a young age? How do you
Well, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? In
Can you speak up
prison?
and say it? So how do y'all feel now that y'all know that y'all in prison at a young age? How do you feel about that?
Shoot, it's not.
That gotta be a part of the camera crew. Nah, that gotta be a part of the camera crew. What the fuck? What he asked
So real
him?
quick, I wanted to talk to y'all. Anybody can just speak up and say it. So how do y'all feel now that y'all know that y'all in prison at a young age? How do you feel about that?
Mm.
Shoot, it's not a good feeling. As a black man, I shouldn't even be in here right now. Should be on my way to the NFL right now. This ain't the lifestyle. This ain't the lifestyle I want for
True.
my young people out there. It don't matter if you black or not. Like, this not the place to
Facts.
be.
And then my boy Christian back there. Hey man, tell them the story. Y'all brothers. Let them know y'all brothers.
It's
Mm.
my blood little brother right here, so I
Damn.
hate being in this situation with him. You know, it's like we
At least his brother's with him. Shit, that's better than being without
in
your
a
brothers.
negative environment.
Facts.
So like I try not to be on a negative tip, so I know he gonna follow suit. But you know, we in a negative environment, and like for me, I really hate it because I had a son since I've been in jail. You know, I ain't been able to hold him yet. That's like real messed up for me. Think about it all the time.
All right, good. And for you, hey, so what do you think the hardest part is waking up in prison knowing that you're alive, but you're not free?
Just like, bro, it's just
Mm.
like you never know what could happen to you. You could be waking up on the good side of the bed, somebody else wake up on that bad side, and it could go up from there. You feel me? You could be on your own
Facts.
route, but then somebody on their route and mess up your route. You feel me? So you
Yeah.
never know what happened. That's
Bro, hold up. I got her on that back.
Knowing that you're all right, good.
What did he ask him?
And for you, hey, so what do you think the hardest part is waking up in prison knowing that you're alive, but you're not free?
I don't think that's the hardest part about prison, bro. Cause that's outside of prison too, bro. Nah, he could have had a way better answer than that, bro. But that's facts, bro. But he could have had a way better answer than that.
just like, bro, it's just like you never know what could happen to you. You
That's
could be waking
facts.
up on the good side of the bed, somebody else wake up on that bad side, and it could go up from there. You feel me? You could be on your own route,
All right,
but
word,
then somebody on their route and mess up your route. You feel me? So you
Yeah.
never know what happened. That's
word. But he could have got more specific. With prison, bro. That's outside of life too. That's outside prison too.
what really be messing me up for real.
All right. And how has your journey been in prison? You got life without, so I identify with you straight up.
So me, I just try to stay out the way, mind my own business. You feel me? So that I may sometime in the future turn my situation around because you know there's hope nowadays. So I'm doing what I got to do to get out. You feel me?
All right. And for you, the last question is, what's one thing you're gonna do since you were in prison to better yourself to make it out?
Sure, man. You know,
That nigga-
dedicate myself. You know, doing good. You know, go to class. You know, working and stuff like that, and you know, stay out the way so I can go home to my family.
All right, for sure. And then real quick, I want to show something with the elders of those who've been in prison long enough. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves.
My name is Jimmy McLeod. I've been in prison 36 years. I got
Damn.
life without.
Oh.
My name is Tabik
Shit.
Selene Wilson. I've been in prison 26 years, incarcerated with life without.
My name is Edward Marshall. I've been in prison 39 years. I got 25 to life.
All right. And since y'all been in prison, what has been the experience? Y'all came in same age as them, right? And now y'all still here.
So my experience so far has been I came in as a gang member. So it was violent back then, real violent. So it's been a lot of hardship for me. And but today I've changed myself. So in the last 5 years, I have become hopeful instead of hopeless.
Yeah.
Today I've changed myself. So in the last 5 years, I have become hopeful instead of hopeless.
Damn. Bro, he did all that time, and just in the last 5 years, he became hopeful instead of hopeless? Shit.
Yeah.
Kind of similar. I came in '99. It was a much different atmosphere.
Oh shit, yo, nah, no cap, yo, chat. All of them been in jail since, bro, before I was born, bro. They got more jail time, bro. All of them was in jail since before I was born, bro.
Here, also I was gang related, heavily involved. Found myself in and out of the shoe. Over these last 7 years,
The
though,
shoe?
I've been working on myself. Really just focused on just building myself into the person that my mother always wanted me to be. So now, you know what I'm saying,
I'm thinking like, what prison is this? But it do look like some Cali shit. I ain't gonna lie. It do look like some Cali shit. Hold on, let me see what this is talking about. Nah, all it's saying is read between the lines. I'm jacking this. This is a Cali prison.
not only have I worked on me, I'm trying to help other people work on themselves as well.
So, my question to you would be, where do you think your narrative played in harming the younger generation now that you're older? Your actions.
Well, being that I'm an ex-gang member, you know what I'm saying? I think me gang banging. They took up what other people was doing, and I played a part in it as far as gang banging, selling drugs and stuff like that.
All right. And for y'all that's been down this long, what would y'all tell them, youngsters coming in prison right now who have life without in life, what would y'all advise them to do?
I would advise you, any youngster out there today that's headed towards where we headed, would advise them to not get involved in this stuff, because whether you realize it or not, you take away from not just yourself, but your family. You take away from the community. You're hurting the victim family. You're taking away from them. So today I would just say education is the key.
Shit. And guess what, chat? I agree, bro. Nigga, I changed my life over, bro. I did, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say what I used to do, but y'all could see it in my Call of Duty name. Y'all could see it in my Call of Duty name. But what I'm trying to say. Yeah, bro. Shit was getting heavy on me. I ain't gonna lie. I just got up out of it. I just got up out of it, bro. Now I'm streaming, bro. You feel me? Like, put a long story short, bro. Changed my life over, and now I'm streaming, bro. Shit.
So for me, I would say take advantage of the opportunities that y'all got. Speaking to y'all that's in
The opportunity I had to stream, nigga, I did. And fuck.
So for me, I would say take advantage of the opportunities that y'all got. Speaking to y'all that's in here right now, we didn't have these opportunities. There wasn't no education. There wasn't no self-help program. It was just violence. That's all we had. We didn't have no outlet. Y'all got an outlet now. They coming in with programs like Between the Lines. You got 1 million self-help programs on this yard. Things that help you engage your mind. Take full advantage of that. You don't got to sit up here 26 years, 36 years, 39 years. You ain't got to do that type of time no more. It's on you. The onus on you. What you put in, you gonna get back. You ain't got to sit up in here no dub. You ain't got to sit up
I
here
put
15
in work,
years.
child.
Work yourself up out of here.
All right, then.
Yeah, I wish they had the YOP program when I came. They didn't have it, right? So I was like, give me a flag and a knife and let me do my thing.
Just rip this
right?
tag
So
off my shirt.
I had 25 lives. I was like, yeah, I wish they had the YOP program when I came. They didn't have it, right? So I was like, give me a flag and a knife and let me do my thing, right? So you see,
I heard what he
I
said.
had 25 lives, 39 years. I still sit here. You know what I'm saying? Because of my actions earlier in the program, right? But now I got my shit together. I'm trying to be a productive citizen for society, so I get out there and give back to the community.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I thank y'all too, because I feel like I'm the middle generation real quick. I've been in prison 15 years. I came in looking like that, young, and I'm like in the middle, headed in this direction right now. And I really thank you guys, everybody, for participating in this. And yeah, I want to clap it up for y'all. And good looking, you know? All right?
Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Shit, that was the video not over yet, but that was fire. That was good talk.
So what you guys just experienced and just seen was literally the generational side effects of criminal decisions. You see, you come into prison when you're 19, 20, 21, and you thinking you're gonna be young forever, not knowing one day you're gonna hit 30, you're gonna hit 40, and guess what? You still gonna be here on the yard. And I can say that for me, from my experiences, I thought about next week and tomorrow, but I never thought about the future. You know, I had that low self-esteem, low value on life, and unfortunately I'm still here, and I really see the effects. Because time waits for nobody. Not only you getting older, but life is still going on out there. Your parents is getting older. People start to move on. And what I would tell the youngsters out there is don't sell your life, you know what I mean, away for 5 hot summers on the streets. Because once you come up in here and really recognize you got that life sentence, you're gonna really regret it. And even after you regret it and transform and build yourself up, you're still gonna be here. And that's why I'm real big on Amanda Seals and how she really helped me in transforming myself, to help me to understand emotional intelligence and emotional literacy, right? Because how I look at it is that a lot of people talk about being mentally incarcerated, right? But there's a step that's actually before that, and it's being emotionally incarcerated. Because at all times we feel something. How you feel is how you think, then words and then actions. When I was growing up, I didn't have an emotional vocabulary. I didn't know how to say I was ashamed. I felt embarrassed. I was chagrining. I didn't know how to say I felt inferior. All I knew how to do was project and use my negative coping tools.
Wait, what?
And then actions. When I was growing up, I didn't have an emotional vocabulary.
Word, child, working on that emotional vocabulary, word.
I didn't know how to say I was ashamed. I felt embarrassed. I was chagrining. I didn't know how to say I felt inferior.
I could say ashamed, embarrassed. I don't know what the fuck he just said.
I was ashamed. When I was growing up, I didn't have an emotional vocabulary. I didn't know how to say I was ashamed.
I know how to say I'm ashamed.
I felt
Ashamed of the bitches I was with.
embarrassed. I was chagrining.
I know how to say I'm embarrassed. The bitches I was fucking with.
I didn't know how to
Chagrining. I never heard of chagrining.
vocabulary. I didn't know how to say I was ashamed. I felt embarrassed. I was chagrining.
Chagrining. I've never heard that ever until he just said chagrining.
I didn't know how to say I felt inferior.
So I don't really know what I feel inferior means.
I knew
But I heard of the word inferior.
how to do is project and use my negative coping tools.
Shit. I could project and use positive. That's the thing about me. I'm positive. I'm not a negative person. I'm a positive person. I've always been a positive person. That's the thing about me, child. I've always been a positive person, bro. Always, always, always. My whole life. I was never a negative person. I might have been around negative shit. May have done some negative shit, but I was never a negative person. Ever, bro.
And that's one of the main reasons that I feel like Amanda Seals her brand and her education is very much needed back here, because technically we're socially dead back here. We're not alive technically, but we very much are. You know, we're not invisible. And I feel like Amanda Seales, if you can, I would like to hold space and merge our communities together and build something around like truth and justice, rebuilding behind bars, so we can start breaking.
I ain't gonna lie, they having a whole function in the back. But you don't want to be at that function. Shit, I don't want to ever be at that function, bro. Fuck that function. Word, that's why I changed my life around, bro. Fuck that function, bro. Fuck that function. Yo, if you heading towards this, bro, stop it, bro. Stop it while you can, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it before it's too late, bro.
These breaking.
Bro, stop that shit before it's too late, bro. Fact, stop that shit before it's too late. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I had to do, bro. I had to stop that shit before I got caught the fuck up. So I knew I see what was going on, bro. It was a lot going on, chat. Every fucking day, chat. It was a lot going on, bro. I was getting watched, bro. Heavy. Every fucking way I was getting watched, chat. But yeah, definitely if you can, not even if you can stop that shit, bro. Change that shit up, bro. If you heading towards anywhere that could lead you towards here, bro, stop that shit now, today.
These cycles, for me, I think that's just a euphemism for generational curse. These truth and justice, rebuilding behind bars, so we can start breaking these cycles. For me, I think that's just a euphemism for generational curse. In order to break these generational curses, we need to start generational healing. And I believe that's what we can do back here. And I must also admit and say I would like to get my book signed as well. So,
bro, he just had some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Let me run it back, bro.
Justice, rebuilding behind bars, so we can start breaking these cycles.
Rebuild it behind bars. Chat, if you listen to this shit, rebuild outside, bro. Rebuild now, bro. Rebuild before you get behind bars, bro.
For me, I think that's just a euphemism for generational curse. In order to break these generational curses, we need to start generational healing.
Nigga, yes. Nigga, heal up. Excuse my language, bro. TikTok don't like that word, bro. But now I gotta run it back. TikTok got me fucked up.
So we can start breaking these cycles. For me, I think that's just a euphemism for generational curse. In order to break these generational curses, we need to start generational healing.
Yeah, heal outside, bro. Before you get to this, before you get trapped up in here, bro. Nigga, yo, come on, bro. Nah, TikTok got me fucked up. Before you get trapped up in here, bro, rebuild, heal, take time away, bro. Whatever you gotta do, bro, to not end up here, bro. The main goal is to not end up here. Facts. Facts, nigga. Oh my gosh, I can't even.
And I believe
I ain't gonna lie, TikTok really got me fucked up, bro. Word.
Curse. In order to break these generational curses, we need to start generational healing. And I believe that's what we can do back here. And I must also admit and say I would like to get my book signed as well. So I really appreciate that. And on that note, I would really enjoy if you could come get this banner too as well, because they're gonna look at this as contraband and they're gonna make me throw this away. And that just can't be the side effects of Amanda Seales in the trash. I know you don't have a problem picking up trash, but we're not getting in the trash though. And besides, the CEOs is clowning me. They tell me I got a tarp in my cell. I'm trying to stitch together a parachute and run in the wind and get out of here. So.
Oh shit. And they started playing that shit in the back. But nah, that's bro, the CEOs is playing with him like that. Ah man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that should have pissed me off, bro. Don't end up here, bro. Yo, please make it a must to not end up here, chat.
But we're not getting in the trash though. And besides, the CEOs is clowning me. They tell me I got a tarp in my cell. I'm trying to stitch together a parachute and run in the wind and get out of here. So I'm gonna
That's
need you to really come
crazy.
and get this. And I appreciate Between the Lines for really coming between the lines and giving us a voice to be heard, because technically without you guys, we are not heard. I also want to give a big thanks to former Governor Jerry Brown, who set the road for rehabilitation. Thank you, a big thanks to Governor Gavin Newsom, who followed in his footsteps, and the California legislators as well, who changed the laws for California youth offenders and understanding the neuroscience of youth offenders and how we act when we're young. And hopefully we can
What's
pass a
my
bill or
favorite
something for life
word?
without youth offenders.
Bitch.
It's the
Say it
exact
like
same
short.
thing. And I really
Bitch.
want to give a big shout out to Miss Lake, because without Miss Lake, none of this would have ever been possible. So I really want to thank Miss Lake for identifying the problems around here and solving it and making us feel human. And on that note, but I'm bummed. Thank you.
Shout out Miss Lake. Shout out bro with the talk. Shout out Amanda Seals. I don't know who they are, but I see what they doing. Shout out that song, bro, for the tee up. That song was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Between the Lines, bro. Shout out Between the Lines. Shout out OG for the reaction. Quick, nice reaction, man. Bro, to wrap up this video, bro, make it your main goal not to end up here, bro. Change your life before you end up here, bro. What else? What else? What else? Heal before you end up here, bro. Take time away before you end up here, bro. Main moral of the story, don't end up here. Stop what you doing. Not if you can. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Find something else to do, bro. Shit, if I did it, if I could do it, you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it, bro. It might change your whole life, word, but it's gonna change your whole life for the better. Shit. Facts, chat. Facts, facts, facts. This right here in my hand, I just ripped off a tag from my shirt, bro. From this shirt, bro. But I'ma fuck with y'all when I'ma fuck with y'all. Y'all can fuck with me when y'all fuck with me. I'ma catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace. Chat. YouTube chat. I mean Twitch chat. Bro, that was a fire video. I ain't gonna lie. That was fire, bro. Y'all heard what I said. Don't act like y'all ain't hear what I said. Y'all heard what I said. If y'all didn't hear what I said, just run it back, bro. I don't even know what else to say, bro. I said what I had to say, bro. Hella times. Hella times. I put a long story short for y'all. Word. I could probably get into it later on. When I got more of a bigger audience, I might get into that story later on. But for now, man, take it easy, bro. Take it easy, bro. Be cool, bro. Be chill, bro. Don't end up here, bro. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. If you made it this far, bro, I'll fuck with you. Who's that with the follow? Knowledge too valid. Knowledge too valid. Shout out to you with the follow, bro. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that follow, bro. You just caught me at the end of the stream, though. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, bro. So enjoy the rest of your day. Just catch me in the next stream. Catch me in the next one. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, bro. I'm out of here, bro. Out